guys, my name is Taylor and I absolutely love to bake and cook, as well as a few other of my fellow Peace in Your Wings castmates. In this video, you guys can watch us and learn how to make some really fun Obon foods that you can find at the festivals here and in Japan. Due to COVID-19, unfortunately there won't be any Obon festivals being held, so you can totally watch this video and learn how to make some of your favorite foods at home. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy. First, we're going to have Seth showing us how to make some really awesome musubis, so let's go!
Hi, I'm Seth Okamura, and I made Musubi. Alright, so here's what you're gonna need. So I have bonito flakes right here, I have rice, obviously, shoyu, mirin, sesame oil, I have a spicy one, and tuna. Yeah, cool. And I have this to mix together the sauce. So first we're gonna make the sauce. You pour in 1.5 teaspoons of sesame oil, 2.5 tablespoons of shoyu, and 1.5 tablespoons of mirin. And you just mix it all together, and that's going to be your sauce, basically. Next, you're gonna want to drain out the tuna. You want it to be as dry as possible, so I used a strainer after I pushed the water out of the can. Next, you mix together the bonito flakes, the sauce, and the tuna all together. Try your best not to smash the rice too much because, well, that's not good. So mix it together as best you can without like smashing the rice. Then you make the musubi itself. I used a saran wrap to make sure everything stayed together and proceeded to shape it. Now, I'm not very good at it, but yeah, turned out pretty well.
That was awesome, Seth. Thank you so much. And now we're going to have Mika show us how to make this amazing dessert called a Choco Banana. Let's go.
Hi everyone, my name is Mika and today I'm going to teach you how to make a dessert called the Choco Banana, and it's from the Obon Festival, which is held in Japan. The ingredients you're going to need are bananas, white and dark chocolate, and if you want to change the chocolate color, then you're going to need food coloring, and you could use sprinkle to decorate it or any other decoration. The first step is you're going to melt the chocolate in a double boiler until it's nice and smooth. The first chocolate is done, then you're going to pour the next chocolate and melt it into the double boiler. Stir and melt your chocolate chips until it is nice and smooth. If you want to change the color of your chocolate, use 4 to 5 drops of food coloring and then mix it in. If you want to add another color, you can, and you could choose your own, but I'm going to make pink now. Now here's the fun part, you're going to decorate your bananas. So you're going to get a banana first, then you're going to use the pointy part of the chopstick, and then you're going to stick it inside. You can also cut your bananas into bite-sized pieces and then stick them in a skewer. Now you're going to cover your banana banana with the colors that you have made. Now you're going to decorate your banana by using these colors you have made so far. Here's the Choco Bananas. Bye, see you soon.
And now I will be showing you guys how to make yakisoba, which is a Japanese noodle dish. So let's go watch the last video. Here are the ingredients that you will be needing for yakisoba. The amounts of vegetables and meat that you use is completely up to you. The meat I'm using is pork. We're going to start by making our sauce. So in a small bowl, you're going to take 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Next, I'm taking 4 teaspoons of oyster sauce and adding it to the same bowl. Following this, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of shoyu or soy sauce. And next, I'm adding 4 teaspoons of ketchup. Lastly, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I'm going to give it a really good mix until it's nice and smooth. And I'm setting it to the side while we work on our vegetables. For vegetables, I'm starting by peeling and cutting this carrot into thin strips. This helps it cook a lot quicker. Next, I'm taking my cabbage and cutting it in bite-sized pieces. As I mentioned earlier, the amounts of vegetables and meat you use in this recipe is completely up to you. Next, I'm taking my onion and cutting it in half into these half-ring shapes. And lastly, for garnish and extra flavor, I'm chopping up this green onion. Moving over to the stove, and I forgot to mention earlier that you're going to cut your pork up into bite-sized pieces. Make sure you add a little bit of oil to the bottom of your pan and that your pan is hot before adding in your pork. Before adding your vegetables in, make sure your pork is thoroughly cooked. Now let's listen to that sizzle. After your pork is nice and cooked, I'm first adding in my carrots, then onions, cabbage, and lastly the bean sprouts, and you want to make sure you give each vegetable a few minutes in between each other just to cook. Now that the vegetables are all cooked together, I'm adding in my noodles, and I just ran some hot water over the noodles to kind of separate them a little bit. Once everything is cooked together, I'm adding in my delicious sauce, and I'm going to mix it around really nicely to incorporate it everywhere. After giving the yakisoba a few minutes to just cook together and really get nice and flavorful, I'm adding in some green onions, and I'm just going to slightly mix it around. To garnish, I'm adding some more green onions to the top of the yakisoba just for extra flavor. Here's the final product. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Bye! See you soon! Thank you so much for watching. On behalf of the 3 of us, we hope you guys enjoyed our videos, and if you do try these recipes out, make sure you post it on Instagram and tag @Peace in Your Rings. Also, make sure you follow Peace in Your Rings and Ohana Arts for more updates on the show. Bye!